Pope Francis once said, "All it takes is one person to restore hope." Hello, folks, and welcome back to Speaking from the Heart series. This is our second episode in the series for those just tuning in. And if you caught the first one on servant leadership, you already know this is a space where we talk from the heart, not just the head. We've got a great episode for you today, and the topic is something I think we all need right now: hope. Now, hope is a word that gets thrown around a lot, but it's more than just optimism. It's the belief that things can and will get better, even when they seem bleak. And let's be real. In today's world, it's easy to feel like hope is in short supply. But here's the truth. Hope doesn't just happen to us. It's something we create and nurture, especially in business, work, and in our communities. Now here's the thing. Hope isn't reserved for the eternal optimistic or for people who seem to have it all figured out. We can all exhibit hope in our daily lives, no matter where we are at and no matter what we do. In business, it might mean believing in a project that hasn't taken off yet, but encouraging a team through a rough quarter. In work, it could be trusting that your efforts, even when they seem to go unnoticed, will eventually pay off. And in life, well, it could be something as simple as knowing that brighter days are ahead, even when the clouds seem permanent. Now, throughout the teachings of the Christian gospel, hope isn't just a wish, but a deep-seated trust in a higher purpose and a brighter future. The scriptures remind us that hope is grounded in faith and God's promises. And when we're told in Hebrews 11 that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, it's a call to believe that God is working with our good, even when we can't see it. Now, this perspective of hope encourages us to look beyond the current hardships, trusting that each setback and challenge serves a purpose. In business, work, or personal struggles, hope rooted in faith becomes a powerful source of resilience, reminding us that with God's guidance, we can keep moving forward, knowing that He walks with us every step of the way. Now, hope brings about change. Or, to put it another way, we won't change if we don't have hope. And many tell us that hope is not a strategy or a plan. But I can tell you that without hope, there is no strategy, let alone a plan. The gospel instructs us that God opens up the door to opportunity, to something new. It also shows that if we want hope, we need to dissolve the hardening of our hearts and let go of fear and resentment and cynicism. Now, in these times when whole communities are wiped out by fire, villages and towns are devastated by earthquakes, and floods ravage the earth, it is hard to muster the hope that things will get better. But the promise of hope comes alive with resilience and determination and goodwill. People build new homes from the ashes. Villages and towns emerge out of the rubble, and new growth replenishes the land. Now, if this isn't enough, let's examine a couple of real-life examples to discover how this all plays out. Take Steve, for example. Steve runs a small business that has been struggling ever since the pandemic hit. He was a man of faith, fueled by hope. And instead of giving up, Steve held onto the higher power of hope. He shifted his strategy with hope. And he started offering online services, adapted his business model, and encouraged his employees to keep pushing forward. Now, they're not only surviving, they're thriving. Hope kept Steve from throwing in the towel when things looked basically their worst. Then there's Maria. And she's been stuck in a job that doesn't fulfill her. And she's looking for something more meaningful. Something with greater purpose that involves helping the homeless. But it's been hard. She hasn't been able to find and land a job yet. Still, Maria didn't let that stop her. She knows that the right opportunity is out there. And hope keeps her sending out resumes, engaging with those who provide services to those on the fringe of society. And she continues to upskill herself, even when it feels pointless. So it's not about blind faith. It's about taking action while believing that change is possible. So how can we cultivate more hope in our own lives? Well, here are 3 simple actions we can take today, whether we're in business, at work, or just navigating life. First, focus on what we can control. It's easy to be overwhelmed by everything that's out there. But focusing on small, actionable steps gives us a sense of organization, and that fosters hope. Secondly, seek out positive influences. The people and content we engage with shape our mindset. So we can listen to uplifting podcasts as an example, engage with supportive friends, or seek out inspiring mentors. And number 3, we can celebrate small steps. You know, hope builds when we see progress. Even small steps forward deserve recognition, whether you're celebrating a business milestone, a personal achievement, or just getting through a really tough day. So that's it for today, folks. I hope this episode brings some light into your day and remind you that you can all cultivate hope, no matter what the circumstances are. Now, if you enjoyed this podcast, please hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing so you won't miss out on future episodes. Now, we've got some great topics lined up for you. As an example, next time we're going to be talking about celebrating joy, how to find it, how to create it, and how to spread it in a world that sometimes feels too heavy. Now, thanks for tuning in to Speaking from the Heart. Stay hopeful, stay connected, and we'll see you next Monday. Bye for now.